If you are not using 4 hours bias, you are trading blind. In this video, I would show you how to use the best top-down analysis to get sniper entries every time. 90% of traders lose because they ignore higher time frame bias. Let me show you the exact 4-hour strategy that fixes that. Tired of getting stopped out before the move? You are missing one thing, and what is that thing? You are missing the higher time frame bias. Okay, so with no further ado, let's just delve in here. So as you can see, this is our 4 hours time frame. This one here, from here to here, is our 4 hours trend. Okay, so just count it as the 4-hour trend. Why this one right here, this one's right here, why this one's right here are our what? They are all our 15-minute time frame. Okay, so now market has given you a BOS or a choke on your 4 hours time frame like this, or market just broke out from the current cemented high. Then on your 15-minute time frame, you mark your order block. Yeah, you mark your order block like this somewhere here. Then you wait for market to come back to your order block before you take your buy. According to this trend, the market is buying. Okay, so now what are you going to be waiting for? It is very simple. We've been seeing a breakout structure in our 15-minute time frame to the downside, as you can see. Sorry, as you can see, this is a 15-minute breakout structure to the downside. But what can you see here? Something happened here. Yeah, something different happened right here. Okay, so after that, we see a liquidity sweep to the upside. Then what happened? The market take a liquidity again to the downside. Then what later happened? We see a choke. Okay, so I used to tell people, after a choke, you can decide to buy your market. Okay, after a choke, I have a video on a breaker block, because I told you guys a failed order block is a breaker block. So definitely this place is a failed order block. So market has to retest it before continue buying. Okay, so if you are making use of a breaker block, definitely you should be buying from here. Then you put your stop loss here below this low. Then you target your recent high. Okay, you target your ARL. So that is if you are using a breaker block. So this is a confirmation for you, since market is already at your point of interest. Some people call it point of interest, order block, demand zone, whatever you call it. Just make sure you know how to apply it on the financial market chart here. So now market has given us a choke, or some people call it market structure shift, or change the state of movement, whatever. Just know how to apply it on the chart. That is the most important thing here. So now we've seen a choke. Then if you are making use of breaker blocks, then you can buy rather, but just know that your stop loss is going to be below this low. Okay, so that is the most preferable place to put your stop loss. But if you want to be more conservative, you can wait for a BOS, just like this. Are you getting me? So after a BOS, then you can buy from the breaker block if you want to make use of the breaker block. Okay, there is a breaker block here. I told you a failed order block is a breaker block. So don't forget, how are we going to spot this breaker block? Market broke out from this low, like this internal low. Market broke it out to the downside. So our breaker block is going to be here. It's going to be from here to here. You can see it's going to be from here to somewhere here. So if you want to buy, so you can just buy from the breaker block. Then your stop loss is going to be below this low. Then you target wherever you want to target. Okay, so it is just as simple as that. Can you see? Very, very simple. Okay, so like I said, we had this as our 4 hours. This one here, this is our 4 hours movement. Why this one here, all these here are what? They are all our printed price actions on what? On 15-minute time frame. Okay, so that's how to attack the market. That's how to make a very beautiful and the best top-down analysis on your 4-hour time frame. Okay, so I think we can go to the live chat and see maybe one example for you, and I show you one example. Okay, so Okay, I think we're on 4 hours here. This price is on 4 hours. Let's just look for 4 hours. You need a breakout. You need a breakout and a a pullback, a correctional phase, an impulse. Let me see what happened here because market is buying here. Let me see what happened. Okay, as you can see, you need to open your eyes very well, okay? Because the problem is that the chart is not going to be like the way I drew the analysis, okay? The illustration is going to be different from the way the chart is going to print. That's another thing. That's another problem. That's why I said you need to open your eyes very well. I think we have a low here. Market broke it out. The market swept liquidity on these 4 hours. I can see this is liquidity. Market swept it, confirmed this low for us. Then we have another BOS. What else can I see? I can see a BOS again here to the downside. Then what else? Let me zoom in for you guys so that you can see very well. Let me zoom this side a little bit so that you can see. There was a liquidity sweep here before this low is being disrespected. So we have this low breakout. This is our high. So market swept out this liquidity. But not only that, we have a breakout. Let me use the normal line. I think we have a choke here. We have a kind of a choke here. Market broke out from here. That's what you need. You just need a valid choke with a candle close. You can see I'm not marking a wick as a choke. So this is a candle close. This candle closes it. This one here closes it. You can see. So that is a what? That is a choke. So what do you need to do? Just like the way we analyze the chart, just mark your order block, right? This is my order block here. You mark it. So when market comes back to that side, you look for your confirmation and buy. So what happened? As you can see, market swept the low. This is what we call a fake out. As you can see, this is a fake out. Although the market is selling according to the trend, okay? So this is just a fake out because we see a bullish candle closing inside the order block immediately. So that's just a fake out. But that still doesn't mean the market is still going to continue buying. You need a confirmation before you can say the market will continue buying, okay? You definitely need a confirmation. But as I can see, we will go to the 15-minute time frame, but I can see this is a high here. So we have a choke already on 4 hours here. We are still going to go to the 15 minute, don't worry. But if you can see everything on 4 hours, you can actually just do your analysis. But I can see, don't worry guys, we go to 15 minute and check if it is correct or something. So I can see market clear this high. So this is going to be a choke on 15 minutes. I'm very sure. This is a lower low here on 15 minutes. This one here is a lower low. I'm very sure. Yeah, very, very sure. This is going to be a lower low. This is going to be a lower low on 15-minute time frame. Don't forget this 4 hours. So I think there was a choke there. So if there was a choke, then this is going to be another block for me to buy if I want to even buy at all. Okay, this is going to be another block for me to buy, as you can see. So let's just go to 15 minutes and make the market more obvious. Okay, so 15-minute time frame, you can still go to 30 minutes or 15 minutes, depends. Okay, but let's go to 15 minutes straight. I don't want the video to be too long here. So I think this is 15-minute time frame. So let me just close. I hope we see that side. I hope we see that side. Okay. I hope we see it clearly. So as you can see, that was what I marked on my 4 hours. Because I can see it on 4 hours, that is the reason why I marked that place. If you cannot see it on 4 hours, it is better for you guys to just go to your lower time frame so that you can see it more clearly here. So if you can definitely see, we have an high here. Market broke out. Then we have this market shifting this low to the downside. Then after that, we have another low here. Then after that, we have another low here. Easy peasy, no stress. Then we have this last high, which I marked on 4 hours that we have a choke. So this is a market structure shift, okay? So that is just it. So that was our market structure shift. And when we say that, what is the next thing for you to do? Just mark your order block, okay? Just mark your order block, right? So 15 minutes, you might not be able to really see the order block very well. 15 minutes, okay? Just mark your order block. I think you guys can see the way I marked it on 4 hours. Very, very obvious on 4 hours. So just mark your order block. Then wait for price to come back to your order block. As you can see, this one actually tried to come there, but it was unable to touch the other block, okay? It was unable to touch the other block. So you can see it was unable to touch the other block here, but notwithstanding, if you still want to buy, you can still buy. Don't forget, this was our last high. So we have this high too. The market broke out from this high. So this is a BOS. I used to tell you guys something that after a choke, you need to see a BOS. That a BOS confirms what? It confirms that the market wants to fly. Okay. So since you have a BOS here, you can actually just mark another order block. Yeah, you can actually just mark another block if you can see it. Then your stop loss is going to be below this BOS. Okay. So let's see if you are going to see a very good order block on 1 hour time frame from here. Let's see. Since you've seen a BOS, you are good to go. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. All right. There's another block here. As you can see, we have another block on this 1 hour. This is another block that led to the breakout of that BOS high. So you can buy from here, put your buy limit here, but your stop loss is going to be below this low. Okay. Easy peasy, no stress. Then you target external range, which was where market was coming from. So somewhere here, then you just target it. That is 1 to close to 1 to 2. That is 1 to 7 or something. So that's how to trade. Okay. So you just hit your TP. But if you are literally trading using the choke, you can also buy from your breaker block. I told you something. A failed order block is a what? It's a breaker block. So we have a failed order block here. Okay. Let me delete this. We have a failed order block here. Don't forget we have a low here. The market broke out to the downside. Then there is another block here too. Or maybe we should just go to one. Okay, we are already on 1 hour. So definitely you can see a fair value gap here. Let me zoom it. Let me zoom only this side. Let me zoom this side. As you can see, we have another block. We have a fair value gap here, whereby this was the high. So market failed to sell. Normally this market is supposed to sell from here. You can see a lower low, unable to break this high. Then this one supposed to break this low and continue to the downside. But fortunately, the market is not ready to sell. So a failed order block is a breaker block. So market has to retest it, then continue buying. That was why you see the price coming back to that order block, like to that failed supply order block, to continue buying. So if you want to still buy after this your choke, you can just place your sell buy limit just from this place, from the failed supply order block. Then your stop loss is going to be this low. Then you target what? You target your recent high. The problem about people and why a lot of people are being deceived is that sometimes some people will see somebody, analyzing a chart whereby that person's stop loss is going to be as low as whatever, like a stop loss like this. Then you will now say the person targeting something like this. Well, I don't have anything to say about this. I don't have anything to really say about this, okay? But it's not realistic to me. It is not realistic. It is not realistic. So whatever your stop loss may be, make sure you confirm your entry first, okay? Make sure you confirm your entry. Once you see your setup, even if your stop loss is like this, okay, just manage your risk accordingly. Are you getting it? Just manage your risk accordingly. Just risk what you can afford to lose on a single trade. It is better for you to be looking for an unrealistic risk to reward. Something like this is not real, bro. I can't lie to you. I can never lie to you. It's not real. I've seen it a lot on people's something, yeah, but I can't mention names, okay? But I'm telling you the fact. You can't see a confirmation entry that the stop loss is going to be like this. It is not possible, bro. It is never possible on this financial market chart. It is never possible. So just make sure you know your grind, okay? That is what I want to tell you guys. So some people will be like, oh, this stop loss is kind of too much, or I cannot take it, I cannot take it. Bro, if you want a solid confirmation, your stop loss is going to be a little bit wide. I'm telling you the fact. Your own is to risk what you can afford to lose, and that's all. Okay, just leave the market to play. Okay, so let's leave that. That was just a quick one. So if you buy from here too, definitely you will have eaten take profit. You will just target the recent high, external liquidity. You will have eaten your tape, and even you would have break even when you see a BOS. This is a BOS. Then immediately you break even your trade. As simple as this. So you risk on a free trade. You just need to understand how price moves, and that's all. So that was how you should have traded this pair if you were on the chart. And I'm showing you something about 4 hours bias with 15-minute entry confirmation. So this is how to confirm entries. This is a major minor inducement. If you have seen my video on inducement, you understand. This is a minor inducement, okay? Market clear it out, then give us a BOS. Then you can buy from a pullback to the recent high. It's as simple as that, okay? So that is it about that. Let's see if we are going to see another example. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, for example, this one now. Market after faking, I think market took out liquidity, yeah. Let me use this line. I think this was our last high. Let me check. Yeah, after this high, then this one is going to be our BOS to the upside, because that one was a choke. Then this one is going to be our BOS to the upside. This is our BOS, whereby this low is going to be our protected low. This low here is going to be our protected low. Okay, so let me just erase all this, because that one has played already. Those ones are split. We don't need it again. All these ones are not important again. We don't need them. So the only region, the only ring that we need is this high and this low. So, and as you can see, market broke out. I think it's a liquidity sweep. Actually, I told you guys, always wait for entry, always wait for candle close, okay? But it's still a liquidity sweep. But notwithstanding, we know the market is buying. It's a liquidity sweep actually, but the market is buying until market broke out from this low. I didn't mean the way market is coming down. Market broke out from this low. Now we can say market wants to sell, okay? But since market is not breaking out from this low, we are still buying. That's what I want you guys to know, okay? So you are still buying, and don't forget, what can you see? After this breakout, we have a lot of inducement. This is a minor inducement. This is a minor inducement. So market clear this minor inducement and give us a what? And give us a change of character again. This is a change of character again for you to buy. I can see it on 1 hour too. You need to you need to be able to visualize the chart very well, okay? That's how to be that's how to view the chart, okay? I can see this is a choke here, and this is the last breakout to the downside before we see this choke. Then from that choke you can still buy it. So let's go to 15 minutes. I don't want to complicate it. So don't forget, 4 hours bias, 15 minutes confirmation, okay? If you want to enjoy trading, just use 4 hours as a bias, then 15 minutes as a confirmation. Easy peasy, no stress. Just wait for market to form. Wait for price to form, okay? So let's go to 15 minutes and see clearly now. So according to our 15 minutes, what has been happening? You can see we have this minor. There is something we call minor choke. I have a video on that you can watch for you to understand. This is a minor choke. Then we have a BOS to the downside. Then after that, what happened? Let me zoom a little. After that, what happened? I want to show you guys something, okay? So after this BOS, we have another block here on 15 minutes. Instead of market to come back to it, market did not come back. What is market doing? Market kept on giving us a what? A major inducement. I told you guys you need to watch the inducement video. This is a major inducement. Okay? But something happened here. Market cleared out a major inducement and give us a BOS. You might not be able to understand this thing I'm saying if you don't watch if you don't watch the inducement video. You might not be able to understand. So market clear this major inducement, which it's also a liquidity. So market clears out liquidity, then break this low to the downside. Then since market has cleared this liquidity, breaking this low to the downside, it has automatically turned this high to a protected high. This high has automatically turned this high to a protected high. Why? Market has taken out liquidity. So it has automatically turned this high to a what? To a protected high. So you seeing market breaking it is a choke. Okay? That is a choke automatically. So this place now is invalid. This side now, it is invalid. If market should come back to this side, it will break it out. That is the reason why you are seeing price breaking that place out to the upside. Can you see? Can you see now? So that is the reason why markets broke this place out. So like I was saying, we've seen our choke. We don't need all this. So we've seen our choke here, as you can see. This is a choke to the upside. Then if you want to buy, just look for another block, maybe on 1 hour, for you to see it very well, or 30 minutes for you to see the other block very well. Whatever time frame you like. Okay, something crazy happened here. You guys might not be able to understand this. This is a liquidity sweep. So this candle didn't close, but later on this candle closes. If I was on this chart, if I saw this chart, when I see this candle closing like that, I will buy from here immediately, from the close of this 1 hour candle. Then my stop loss is going to be here. What is the meaning? The meaning is that the market has given us a what? The market has, on lower time frame, like 15 minutes or 30 minutes, that means the market has given us a choke and a BOS. That is just the meaning. That is what the price action is trying to tell you here. But you have to be very, 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 very smart for you to know that. So this is a liquidity sweep here. This one here is a liquidity sweep. This one here. But you seeing market, you seeing this candlestick, like liquidating this low, sweeping this low, taking out, I don't know, taking out this hammer low, then now closes above it. That means the market has retraced to the lowest order block here. Then it has, kind of push up again to the upside. So that is just the meaning. So if I saw this chart like that, assuming I was on the chart, I will buy from here, put my stop loss just below this 1 hour 1 hour candlestick. Then we are still gonna go check it on 15 minutes because we are making use of 15 minutes as a confirmation entry. Okay. So then you just target the recent high, or if you like, you can target the internal range liquidity, and if you like also, you can target the external high, anyone that you like. Okay. So I told you guys, there is no entry that you will see that your stop loss is going to be very low like this. Please don't fall for that. It's a lie. It's not possible. If you want a confirm entry, it's not possible. Okay. So all those things are just kind of lie. Yeah. So your stop loss is going to be a little bit wide, a little. Yeah. Because when we're talking about confirmation entry, we're not talking about just one or two candlestick printing. We are talking about multiple candlestick, like 10. So you don't expect your stop loss to be here. No. You have to make sure your stop loss is okay, is at the is at a very good level. Okay, and the only thing is just for you to manage your risk accordingly, like I said. So let's go to 15 minutes and check that side. Let's check this side. Let's check that side on 15 minutes. So this is GBPNZD. Okay, GBPNZD. I hope this thing shows quick. Okay, so let me just zoom out this side for you guys. Can you see? So this side, can you see what I'm saying? We have this is a choke, then we have a BOS here. This is what I was saying. Then we have a BOS here. Okay, let me just try now. So we have a BOS at that side, and I told you a BOS after a choke means the market wants to continue the trend. That is just the meaning. So this is a BOS. This 15-minute candle closes, and if you are kind of scared, you can wait for 30 minutes or 1 hour candle to close above the cemented high. Okay, so after the close you can just buy two, because the market is even already on breakout block, your stop loss below this low, then you target whatever you want to target. So it is just as simple as that. Okay, so that is just it. I don't know, maybe we should just check. I think this thing should be 20 minutes plus. Let's quickly just check US is USDJPY USD card. Which one should we? Let's go. Let's check USD card. Let's see. Let's see what's up. 4 hours. Let's see 4 hours. First thing first. 4 hours. As your bias, we are doing a top-down analysis on the best. This is the last low. We have this low here, broke out to the downside. Then after that, we have this low too. Yeah, broke out to the downside. But what happened? We have this high too here. What happened? I think we have a liquidity sweep on that high. As you can see, that's the liquidity sweep. But liquidity sweep or not, we have this low. This is a protected low right here. Okay, we have this protected low right here. Until market break this low, you can see market wants to sell, continue selling. So that's a protected low right here. Okay, so now what can you see? Let's go to 1 hour. If we see a kind of a breakout structure from that side, let's see. Okay, I think on 1 hour we see a candle closing below the high, above the high rather. Let me zoom. I think this candle closes, so I think we still have a kind of a valid close above that high. Then you know what, you just mark your other block. You can mark it on 4 hours or whatever time frame that you can see. So I can see this other block here, so we just mark it like this. Market might not come back to it. I have a video on why market ignores other block. You can go check it too. Okay, or maybe probably I might add it to the end of this video. Market might decide not to come back to this other block, yes, and fly. Okay, so you need to check the video to know. So now we have this other block here, but what happened? We want to, the market is selling, so this is just like a counter buy. Okay, you have to be very careful. So but if you still understand market structure clearly, you don't have a problem. So we have this last two here broken to the downside. Then let's go to 15 minutes to see clearly what our market structure is splitting, because we are using 4 hours for our bias and we are making use of 15 minutes for the confirmation entry. So don't forget that. Okay, don't forget that. Okay, so now this is what I need. As you can see, we have this one here, we have this one here too. Okay, then we have this shifted high, although because the market is kind of sell, you have to be very patient. Okay, so we have a choke here, although market has touched our other block here, but we already have a choke. But because the market is selling, I will consider you guys, whenever you are making a counter whatever, is either a counter buy or a counter sell, I will advise you guys to wait for a BOS after a choke. So we have a BOS here, as you can see. So this is a BOS on 15 minutes. That means the market wants to buy. Then we should be looking for a buy to the upside after that BOS. But after this BOS, just know that your stop loss is going to be here. Wherever you are buying, your stop loss is going to be there. So let's go to 1 hour to see any other block, any kind of other block that we can buy from. Okay, very, very important. As you can see, we have this breakout. So we have another block here, although it is an inducement level other block. We have another block here. But it is an inducement level. This is a minor inducement. Yeah, we have another block here. That's a minor inducement. If I see this market, I won't buy. Why? I won't buy from there, or probably I might miss the trade. Yes, I would even miss it. Not like I might miss it, because I will not buy from here. I'll be definitely looking for market to come back to this other block here. Yeah, then I'll buy from here. So definitely my entry is going to be below that inducement. My entry is going to be here. I don't know. I think market even, let me check. I think market even came back to that my entry. I don't know. Let me check. I have an order block here. Yeah. Let me try to zoom, because I didn't even know. Let me just check. I have another block here. So my entry is going to be somewhere here. Well, I might not be able to catch this market, because all this has happened before. No, this one has happened before the pullback. This one has happened, so I won't catch this move. But let's now say I didn't catch that move too. Okay, there is still another way to catch it. There is something about trading. You will always see entry. You will always see entry. If you understand market structure, you always see entry. So now after this, we have this last time market broke it. So if I didn't catch it from here, if I didn't let's say I missed this trade from here, definitely I will catch it from here. So 1 hour candle closing below this high, then I'll just buy from here, the 1 hour candle, put my stop loss here, easy peasy. Then I'll target the recent high or wherever I feel like. Okay, I might decide to target whatever I like. I might target the external high, just like this, and out of the market. It's not compulsory for me to target. It's not like it's a lot of people are very, I can't say they are greedy, but that's how market works anyways. I can't say they are greedy, but because the market is selling, I might not be able to cash. If to say the market was actually buying and I am buying, I can target the external range liquidity somewhere here. Okay, but because the market is selling, I might prefer to target the internal range, something like this, and I'm out of the chart. Yes, I'm out of the chart. So that is just it. I'm out. So greediness is not allowed, especially when you are counter trading. When you are counter a trade, just like this one, we are only counter the buy. Not like the market is really buying from the 4 hour. The market is actually selling. So that is just it. Then we have what? We have another breakout here now. So where is going to be our major low now? Anybody? 1, 2, 3, go. Where is going to be our major low? Nobody. So this is going to be our major low. This place. So this place is our major low now. Then everything that has been happening from here is none of our business again. You delete everything. So make your charts neat. So we have this range now. Easy peasy, no stress. So if you enjoyed this video, kindly like, share, and make sure you comment, okay? Also, subscribe to this YouTube channel to get more of these videos. Okay, and don't forget to share this with any of your friends that is still struggling with especially top down analysis, okay, and technical analysis in general. All right, thanks.